We're going to have a civil war. So all this worry about war. Do you really think this country's going to go to civil war? Most people don't even want to go to work. You think all of a sudden they're going to want to go to war? Can I Zoom to war? I can't. I'm having like a mental day. I would remote. I could war from home. I can't war out war. And they're like, yeah, here's a drone and an Xbox controller. I can war from home. This is awesome.
The talk of civil war.
I apologize. I just read the story. I read the news and I made an assessment about it, as I tend to do.
Yeah, I think you need to, like, on some of these bigger issues, you've clearly gone very deep into the Civil War thing, which we both agree has a very low chance of happening.
Mainly coming from the Tim Pools of the world and their ever so respected beanies.
Statues all across this country with impunity. The only thing I see that makes a civil war not happen is that conservatives tend to be cowardly and just flee. So when Antifa shows up to their city and firebombs, they flee to Florida, where it's safe because they have a better leader. I'm not saying all conservatives are cowardly. I'm saying they tend not to leave.
But when you say cowardly, I wouldn't say cowardly. What do you want them to do, Tim?
Like when Antifa shows up and throws rope over statues to tear it down? Like
you want them to shoot them?
Link arms and how about this? We'll start with this. At your work, when your boss comes and says we're doing DEI training, you just say no.
I mean, look at this. It is his wet dream at this point. How do you tweet about something so much?
They don't pontificate about like a civil war. Like if there's a civil war, the liberals, they don't know how to shoot. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to how warfare is going, but it's going to be fought by fucking drones. And all these dudes wasting their time on their airsoft fucking shooting ranges and jacking off and Navy SEAL influencer videos. They're going to get smoked by a gender queer person with 3D goggles and a PlayStation controller who flies a drone with a grenade attached to it to her face. Then they're gonna take a hit from their vape pen and be like, war is brat, you know?
Hilarious stuff here. Plus,
having a civil war. It's true. It's gonna happen. We'll reboot anything in America. I mean, they made 2 Ant-Mans. They're gonna make a second civil war. All right. That's just the American way. Here's the thing. I don't know, you guys might not know, I'm a liberal guy, sorry. I voted Biden, Hillary, Obama. But the second the Civil War starts, my pronouns are, let's go, Brandon. I want to win, baby. I want to live for 2 more Ant-Mans, you know? I'm not doing guerrilla warfare with a bunch of baristas, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you. They go into battle TikTok dancing, you know? You're like, Sergeant, I think they're trying to flank us with choreography. I can't fight. I'd be like, I can't battle today. My acid reflux is acting up. Be like calling my dad in the middle of battle, like, Dad, how do you change the oil in a tank? No shooting. I call timeout.
I once had to be escorted out of a theater in South Carolina. At the time, I had a joke in my act about wearing t-shirts that had something written on. And the joke went something along the lines of, if you wear a t-shirt, like you're wearing an American flag hat, okay? You should have to answer a trivia question about the United States. Like because if I said to him, like, hey, oh, I like your American hat. And you went, what's American? You're kind of a dick, right? So wear the hat, don't do that. But if you're wearing a Billy Joel concert t-shirt, I should get to ask you a Billy Joel trivia question you should have to answer. Like, oh, Billy Joel fan, huh? What was his first album? Cold Spring Harbor. Okay. And if you're wearing a Confederate flag t-shirt, well, I'm from the North, so I should be allowed to shoot your racist ass. South Carolina responded to that joke differently than you did.
but it's not just a civil war that the right wants. Oh, no. There's more.
What I'm saying is, you ask what will Obama likely do between now and there's a long time left. It's not just 3 months left. He has a lot of time, so we already see what's coming. The riots. He's got the gangs in the streets on his side. He's got them awakened. He's got them armed. They're armed to the teeth with illegal weapons, aren't they? And so you're going to see more race war right up until the Labor Day of 2016 for an obvious reason. And some conspiracists fear that he's going to declare martial law. I'm not so sure that he needs to, because it doesn't matter whether he's in power or Hillary's in power or another demon cat. It doesn't matter. O'Malley, whatever his name is. They're all the same. They're cut from the same cloth. They're run by the same controllers. It doesn't matter. They're going to take the street garbage. They're going to take the illegal immigrants, and they're going to warp the entire election.
But rest assured, if they don't get everything they want, they might have the bravado, or what's a better word, the chutzpah, to push it. I mean, they're bold. Fortune favors the bold. I think they're capable of anything.
It's a race war.
What is the billows for that? It will be a crisis of some sort that will set off a race war or some sort of a chaos in the streets. That's the cycle of hate. And I am convinced that we are now just waiting for the crisis.
Do you know that there's a race war coming? Did you know that? 43% of Americans say that they think a civil war is likely in the next 10 years. That poll came out, but the poll was incomplete. They didn't ask some of the questions that they should have asked, because they asked, do you think political polarization is increasing? Yes. Do you think political violence is more likely? People said yes. Do you think a civil war is likely in the next 10 years? People said yes. Then they didn't ask, it should have been the next question, which is, do you plan to start some? Or do you see yourself more in a fleeing type capacity?
Here's my question with all this. The civil war, the race war. Why do they fantasize about war so much? I understand that we are an inherently violent country, a colonized country, an imperialistic country. But this bloodlust, it's nauseating. And it also really, really puts into perspective why so many of their ardent followers have the same views. It's because they are given this slop over and over and over again. It's reinforced and reinforced and reinforced. Every post, every person they follow, the algorithm that they have twisted to be catered to them. This is what they are seeing. Honestly, if you have a breakthrough, you let me know. I mean, I think we're doing it in part here, but my gosh, imagine seeing this over and over and over again. They are in a warlike psychosis with their mentality towards their fellow man. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.